Hello, welcome back. It's shop cleanup day here. As you can see, the Samurai is out of the shop and the motor is installed. Everything went pretty good. Putting the Volkswagen turbo diesel in where it doesn't belong. It fits great. The kit worked out fantastic. It made it up to the transmission smoothly. I removed the motor mounts to give myself a little bit of room to play with, and it slid right in place. Put the motor mounts in, got all of my coolant hoses and power steering hooked up. I had to bleed my fuel lines and prime the pump, and it fired right up first go. It was not without some couple leaks and some critical errors on my part. I had somewhat forgotten where I was on this swap. It's been going for a long time. I got excited about it being running, took it for a drive around the block and realized I had put no gear oil in the transmission. So brought it home, put some gear oil in the transmission. That certainly made it drive better and quiet things up considerably. So we'll see what kind of long-term damage I did to the tranny, but it's pretty much a wheeler anyway. So I've got a spare tranny if needed. I did have some coolant leaks. I'm waiting on some O-rings for the thermostat housing. VW uses kind of a funny plastic thermostat housing with some O-rings to seal it up, and the O-rings are old and I'm continuously having leaks at that spot, so I've ordered some new O-rings. But without further ado, here it is. It sits in there very, very nicely. I've got some things to do. I've got some, I had to do some patching of some coolant hoses, and I've got some copper pipe in there. I'm working on sourcing some 1.5-inch barbed connectors to see if I can get that hose a little better. It does seal up. I'm running an aluminum 1.3 radiator right now with a 12-inch cooling fan. Seems to cool okay. I think I'm going to upgrade to a 14-inch fan for sure, and we'll see how well this radiator keeps this thing cool. But the kit calls for a VW cross-flow radiator, and because I am running a Toyota power steering gear, it won't fit. So I'll be possibly looking for some cooling solutions. The guy that makes the kit, Jeff, does say that this radiator will do okay. My boot from the turbo to the air cleaner is PVC, and a couple of boots cut up to make it work for now. I have ordered some silicone boots with a proper reducer boot and some nice aluminum piping to clean that up. That's where my fuel filter sits, next to the battery. Pretty easy to prime when it's in that spot right there. What else? Not much really. There's some coolant hoses to fix, some intake hoses that I think I can do a better job of and make look a little bit cleaner and flow better. It certainly needs to go to the exhaust shop. It does just have a makeshift exhaust on it, to the point where I used to have a super trap on it, and when I was working on it I needed to extend it a bit, and it actually necks down at the end. So with diesel, good exhaust flow is important, so this will be going to the exhaust shop. But she is running and driving here, so let's start it up, see if I can keep this in frame and hear it run. I got the doors off to make this a little bit easier here. So let's see. It's a manual choke on it. Pull the choke out. My fan switch, and turn the fan on so it cools good. I've got the sensor light is the glow plug relay light, so that lights up there, sensor, and that goes out. The glow plugs are warmed up. There, it's out. Fires right up. I've got no tack at the moment. I need to do some work on my tack signal interface. There it is. Sounds like a tractor. Runs great. Love it. Should be a good time. It makes gobs of torque. Running 529 gears. It's nice because the turbo spools up real quick for me with the 529s, but about 45 miles per hour is going to be max. She's a crawler with the 4-to-1 Petrolworks GRS2 transfer case in it. That gives you a 20% reduction in too high, so she's a crawler. I got room for 35, so coming up soon here is going to be a new set of 35s for it. I'm running 33 12.5s right now, and I'm going to go up to 35s, and that should help out a little bit. But there it is, running. Hope to get a wheeling video up here soon, or at least a video of it going down the road. Thanks for watching. Hit me up in the comments with any questions.